Well, hello, everyone. Oh,
Hi.
Fel, you subscribed to me again.
Nice.
God, you all are generous. Um, Welcome to stream. I do have a guest next to me.
Hello. How y'all doing?
Um,
Hi.
and we're gonna keep going on Dead Space 2. Hi, Fel. Hi, Kel. And the reason that I pushed stream back 30 minutes is actually very relevant to this game, as we were just talking about.
Shockingly
Um,
so.
Hi, Tori.
Hi.
Yes, I'm
Prepare.
a strawberry,
Oh gosh, you are a strawberry.
and I do like strawberries. They are delicious. They are not necessarily my favorite fruit. Well,
No.
depends on how you count tomatoes, I guess. Um, But yeah, I started this 30 minutes late because I had a union thing to do. Because I'm a grad student and we get paid like hot garbage and do and live in horrible conditions to do like cutting edge work. It's great.
Yeah.
Um,
So naturally you are also all educated enough to know to unionize.
mm-hmm. And that was a long, long fight to even get a union.
Good. You were part of that too though, so.
So that was actually before I started, I think, my undergrad degree. The University of California grad students have been unionized since, I want to say, like the late 2000s.
Wow.
But I was involved in the Wildcat strike in 2020, in 2019 to 2020. Um, that was the grad students here specifically being extremely mad about the fact that almost everyone was paying around like 50% or more of their wages to rent, and like you basically
Right.
can't rent a it's almost impossible to rent an apartment in Santa Cruz at this point. So we went
Gotta
on strike
negotiate
about it.
something out. Yeah.
And what we
Good for you.
did get last time after they called the cops on us was oh, it's this, and I don't have the contact beam yet. This will be fun. Um,
Uh-oh.
but what we did get last time was a once a year, I think it was $2,500 rent stipend for, yeah.
Not a
So
ton, but it is a lot, though. Like, even so.
yeah, it's definitely something, but when you're paying like $1,000 a month in rent and your take home is like 2,400, um, that one time thing is not much.
No. So this is such a cool mechanic to just like, hey, remember we're in zero G. We can just
Mm-hmm.
put boosters on things.
Yeah, just have little disposable booster canisters.
And yeah, we are apparently cotton candy and strawberries.
Well, those are both
Although,
delicious things.
although I do like being ice cream. Hmm.
Well, you do
There is such a
have
thing as
ice cream colors.
yeah. There is such a thing as cotton candy ice cream also. No such thing as tomato ice cream for some reason.
think a
We
lot
should
of
make some.
tomatoes. Ooh. Yes.
All right, this is a game about screamy boys.
This is a game about. This is a game about what happens when you don't unionize. That's
Dang, did you take that out in one shot?
yeah.
Gun
The
good.
fully upgraded plasma cutter is scary. It's not even. I think. Wait, is it fully upgraded?
I don't think you've got all the damage yet, even.
Oh, I wish I had the like actual contact beam. I don't want to get a free contact beam. That feels like cheating.
No, yeah, no. I don't know where the contact beam like shows up though.
Yeah, it's clearly later or I missed it. But
Yeah. Stumpy.
um,
I hope you didn't miss it because, you know, maybe someone can look it up in chat.
yeah, I vaguely remember it being later because it's a late game weapon.
Right.
Because it's like it's basically a one-hit kill to things once you upgrade it.
That is true, yeah.
Although the game's
This
been
game-
like throwing contact beam ammo at me for some reason.
Right. I guess the combat beam has like one of the problems that System Shock 2 has with its weapons, where like we got access, like when I was playing System Shock 2 on my stream, we got access to some of the very late game weapons like last stream,
Mm-hmm.
when most of the game is already over.
Right.
And you've already specialized in something.
Yeah, we
Whereas
have
like
most of the
yeah.
weapons right now
Mhm.
available. I think we're missing some of the new ones in the contact beam mostly.
Yeah.
Oh. Hello.
Oh, hello, it's a large lad. Ooh, hello.
Oh, Jesus. So the reason the contact beam is very good for this spot is because you can just stand in the middle of the room and spam its alt fire and you will kill everything.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I can see how that would be handy.
Oh.
That's your version of the nope gun, huh?
Yeah. They made the contact beams alt fire in this unbelievably good.
Like, my two options for nope guns in Dead Space 1 are always, like, either the force gun or the contact beam. I just end up enjoying the force gun a lot more. And in this game, they removed its alt-fire grenade. Oh, jeez. Thing just came in, huh?
Yeah, just wanted to come hang out.
Congrats on all the money.
Yeah. Profit by taking the elevator. How much space do I have? Oh, I got plenty of space. Because I
Yeah, you can
burned a
pick up
bunch of
some ammo.
health.
You can sell some ammo, it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ripper plates are weirdly expensive in this one still, right?
Maybe? Wow, I burned through a lot of health.
Yeah, dang. That's an expensive lack of contact beam.
Yeah. I mean, that's like the one thing that, ow. Good job, me.
Rip.
That's pretty much the one thing the plasma cutter's not good at is crowd control.
Right.
Ah, force gun.
Let's see. Right before the elevator leading up to the solar array. Wasn't this the elevator leading up to the solar array?
Might have been. Hi, Hina.
No, it's after the AI. Okay, yeah.
Ah, okay, so the next elevator.
Yes. In that case, you're gonna get a content thing very soon.
Heck yeah.
Hi, Hina.
Thank you for health.
Yay. Whoop.
Oh, it was the Greeblies.
Oh, they show up, huh?
Mm-hmm. They got sucked out instead.
Right. Why would you name an AI Auntie? Such an aggro name.
Someone had a sense of humor. Well, glad you can join us.
Apparently this AI never send transfer requests, huh?
Mm-hmm. That's not ominous. That's not like they're a tool of your horrible employer with your digital landscape photo for
God.
keeping you vaguely sane.
Anti-workforce in the name stock. Anti-union, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we need to keep... Oh, jeez. Yeah, we need to keep watch for a power node door, I guess.
Ah, okay. Well, good thing I have a power node.
Always keep an extra.
Hey, another one. Fantastic.
Yeah, like both of the games have this thing where like, oh, you have to spend a limited upgrade resource to open this door, but also you'll always find a node near a door, and also you can just buy them.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of falls flat as a mechanic to me. But like, I can see what they were thinking when they originally made that decision, like that gameplay decision. It's just not the AAA way, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely pulling punches in terms of like actual resource constraints, because they also dump a lot of money on you.
Yeah, they want you to feel constrained, but they don't want you to actually get locked out of any content.
Which I think in some ways is a reaction to like System Shock 2.
Right, where like upgrades are so sparse and so like far between, and some of the guns you don't find until like near the end of the game, and you have to specialize in them skill-wise like throughout the entire game.
Mm-hmm.
God, that's such an interesting puzzle right here. They
Yeah.
never do anything like that elsewhere, I don't think. We have to like find a body part, like if like this is a game about severed body parts, right?
Yeah.
They never have like, oh, you have to find this guy's head to open a door with like a retinal scanner.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's gonna serve us more.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Brutal. Proximity mines. Hello everyone. What a lovely trap to find on like in a workplace.
I love security. It's great.
Yeah. And no, like they don't have you even like cutting off a hand to hand scan something, or even just like shoot, like there's a missing body
Mm-hmm.
part on this body, we need to find it.
No, just take the whole body.
Yeah, like this is the only time they do anything like that, and that's like, oh, just the guy's just there, just let them. That's like, that's really interesting when I think about it, because it's not something I would have thought of before this section, but now that they opened up that specter, now I'm thinking about it.
Mm-hmm. Well, you don't deal with security too much in this.
Yeah, no, you don't.
Oh dear.
It is a cool moment, though. I do appreciate it. Oh.
And
well,
thanks.
I found a way to make Reapers even worse.
Necromorphs.
Wow. Okay, so you killed that thing like by randomly firing.
Yeah, I hit a different thing.
That's yeah, you're doing enough damage with your gun right now, I think.
Yeah, the plasma cutter, however upgraded it is currently very scary.
Yeah. That's another thing about the design of like both games that you notice very quickly. Like you can't guarantee that the player will have every weapon available. You have to make it beatable with just the first weapon.
Mm-hmm.
This is a problem that some games have run into, like FTL, which is a roguelike in space, but like a lot of the starter ships are unable to like finish the game, and on the original release you weren't actually guaranteed to find any weapons. You could actually get to the end without finding any additional weapons.
Oh Jesus.
It was kind of awful. So they had to like more than double the drop rate and like ensure that you had access to at least one store. Like that took like several patches of DLC. But they did. Oh jeez.
God,
This feels like a short horror story inside Dead Space 2 right here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really like this part because like it's just a guy stuck at his job with a computer surveillance system.
Yeah.
Trying to stave off just completely losing everything.
And like none of this has anything to do with necromorphs. This is like you could see this being like a short story someone published in an anthology.
Oh, totally.
Just Howard Phillips stuck at work with the omnipresent security system that meant to keep him in. Like, it's a completely different story, but it's like a mini story inside the universe. I like it. It's oh yeah, stasis canister, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that one had armored legs.
Mm-hmm. They love that one particular thing.
It's a game about cutting off limbs. How about sometimes you can't?
Mm-hmm.
It's a good idea though. I like it.
Oh. Goodbye.
Do you think we were referencing EA? It wouldn't surprise me. Famously, the Ultima series, like Ultima 7 Part 2, for example, after EA bought like the company making the game, they started putting in EA references, like how awful it was working under EA everywhere. So if this is an EA reference, that says a lot about how they treat their people.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's I don't know how famous anymore, but the EA spouse story of, if I remember correctly, it was the wife of a developer working for them wrote a very angry letter to the company basically telling them to stop abusing her husband.
Oh God.
Yeah. Well, if we're getting the
I guess you
contact
have
beam
the
soon. I'll
yeah.
save it.
I guess you have all the damage upgrades on the plasma cutter also. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
That would explain why all the enemies are dying without you stomping them. The special of the plasma cutter is it lights enemies on fire, right?
Yeah.
But the actual effect of the plasma cutter is you no longer need to stomp enemies to get the items. Because
Mm-hmm.
the enemies are on fire, the fire stomps the enemy, so it stomps the corpses. It's an interesting upgrade.
Yeah, it's a very like subtle upgrade compared
Yeah.
to some of the other ones.
Basically, this weapon now works the way it did in Dead Space 1, the upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
Which is cute. Yeah, see, another power node right there. Like, the door is coming up, surely.
Oh, see, and that fire killed that one for me.
Yeah. And, like, that made the item drop. Like, that's... Yeah, you upgraded the gun, and now it works like Dead Space 1. There you go.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good.
What a lovely AI.
And this is just corporate surveillance and security. This isn't like... I don't think it's
Yeah.
like malfunctioning because of the necromorphs. It's just
This
corporate
is working
security.
as intended. Yeah, this is just how it is. And it just happens to be interacting with the necromorphs.
Mm-hmm.
I could never get the hang of hacking in this game.
It's weird. Like, it's simple, which works for it, because, I mean, Dead Space is System Shock 2 by way of Resident Evil 4, mechanically.
Right.
It's like, it works. It's just... It doesn't add very much.
No. It doesn't have serve the same purpose as it did System Shock 2, which remains the only hacking minigame I've ever enjoyed. Because you might have seen on my streams when like I'm hacking and then I look, like I pause for a second and look around and there's an enemy right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's an experience that you just don't get here or in most like mini games like this.
Yeah, I mean, they threaten you with it in this, with the stasis tutorial, but it's not quite the same.
Yeah.
So we're gonna pull a Dave here. Oh, good. Hi, Greeblies.
Yo.
Because, I'm trying to remember exactly. Oh, right. Here's the map. So we gotta put these into their respective slots. Yeah, turn it green.
Lower left, yeah. There you
Oh,
go.
this is much simpler than I was thinking.
Yeah. This is just like it goes in the square hole.
Oh,
And where-
no.
And where does the cross go? That's right, the square hole.
Yep.
Mainframe electrical shielding has been deactivated. Proceed with caution.
That is so many game developers just watch that video on repeat. I am one of them.
Uh-huh.
That is playtesting in a nutshell. Dead Space was 2008. Half-Life 2, I want to say, was like 2004.
Authorized visitor.
Yep.
Mainframe.
I think so.
So I do sort of like the little vent climbing sections because it does keep the claustrophobia. They don't really do very much with it beyond
No.
remember
It's a hidden loading
claustrophobia.
screen. Yeah, it's a hidden loading screen. And unfortunately, they didn't really think of them beyond that, I don't think.
They do a
Because if they
couple.
had, they could have done some. Yeah.
Yeah.
Couple of scares, you know, enough to keep you paranoid.
Oh. Hello.
Ah, these guys.
Oh, thank you. I needed one of those.
This is where they throw the upgraded one at you? Interesting.
I think they've done at least one.
Alright, it goes in the square hole. There we go.
Like, if they wanted a little more, they wouldn't have also had them in almost the exact order on the wall.
Right.
Mainframe containment compromised. Security has been notified.
Ah, good. Security has been notified. Incredible. So I do understand why they made a lot of the puzzles in this even simpler. And it's because it's a game about momentum a lot more than the first game is, right? So they don't want to cut that down. So they're trying to like make everything more intuitive, less intrusive than the first game.
Right.
Because there are a couple puzzles in the first game where stuff's just ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, like the meteor puzzle where like I had no idea what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
I had to be told, and even then I was just like getting it wrong.
Please step away. Damaging the mainframe circuits.
I will say though, for all that this area has a cool little short story of its own, also like insane AI notifying the security and alien mutants show up. That's system shock right there.
Oh yeah,
I'm
this.
sorry, that's the same game.
Mm-hmm. Well, and what's funny is, oh well, I guess I didn't need to waste all those shots.
Whoop.
Yeah, this is much more System Shock 2 than some of Dead Space 1 is. Where
Right.
the thing go?
It go. Oh well. Anyway, there should be a note door somewhere around here, I think.
Yeah, I did see one back there, but if I'm stuck going forward, then I might have missed it. Oh,
Oh god.
thank you, game. Oh, big yawn. I've been sleeping better on account of not living in a closet, so I'm doing less like super big yawns.
You have actual bed now.
Yeah.
Alright, so this should be like... If you miss that note door, then you don't get the contact beam, which is a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. It's the
Hello,
coronavirus.
face huggers. So I think I do get one. It's just I have to wait a little bit because it's on like because they don't completely lock you out of not having schematics.
Oh,
It's just
I
you get
didn't know
them
that.
faster if Because I think it's like a chapter or two behind if you don't have the schematics.
Oh, I see. It's just like a matter of if you want it now or yeah. Which of course they ruined with the DLC in the PC version, but
Yeah.
that's one of those like, wow, someone did not care.
Yeah. And it's like, on one hand, I'm glad I just get it for free on PC, but also, can't I turn it off, please?
Like I think that's one of the more popular mods for this game actually.
Oh, that's the door that I saw.
Like most of the real criticism we have laid at this game's feet and like this series' feet is absolutely the DLC and like monetization of it.
Oh,
That's like
definitely.
90% of what I have against it. Oh good, the babies are back.
Yeah, the babies are sure back. Where'd you go? Yeah, like, it is the harbinger of many terrible things that the industry has done and continues to try and push.
Yeah.
And they ruined a perfectly good series with, we want more money. We want all of the money, in fact.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what do I need to drop? Actually, I can heal. Heal for contact beam.
You can top yourself off and pick up this health too. That's
Yeah, might as well. Oh, he is having a really bad day.
Oh gosh.
She's just waiting until I go crazy and I snap.
Now, is there an argument to be made that this is supposed to be a reference to H.P. Lovecraft, Howard Phillips?
You know, it probably is, and it's probably one of the more accurate representations of him in fiction. It's like a
Honestly.
weird recluse who...
Which is funky because you would expect someone surrounding himself with birds and associated with like a raven portrait to be Edgar Allan Poe.
Uh-huh.
But no, they went Howard Phillips Lovecraft on this one.
Now, can I go back to a store? Is my real question. No, I have been locked.
Rip. This is a cool effect, but also, jeez.
Yeah. Oh no, physics.
Here we see our man Isaac rubbing himself up against a necromorph.
Gotta hack to do it. So I also think the hacking minigame is significantly easier on a controller because they give you feedback, like they give you feedback through the vibrations.
Right, yes. Which of course, like, I played Dead Space 1 not with a controller, which is weird, I realize.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, this game's about guilt. Isaac, this game's about guilt. Isaac? I'm an avatar of your guilt. Feel guilty. I mean, when the speech literally says guilt in it, I feel like, you know, kind of on the nose. But hey,
Yeah. I mean, I don't think you'd ever accuse anything in this series of being that subtle.
no, not really. But subtle is like, you don't need to be subtle.
Oh, yeah.
Like I wrote science fiction, and it is not subtle. All right.
I have worried about being too ham-fisted at times, and no,
No.
it's very difficult to do that. Okay, where am I
Like this bit.
pointing this? I need to go back to the left.
I forget where this is supposed to go. Like,
Okay.
yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
I do like this because it's like, hey, you're in space. You can just rotate this thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
Yeah, you tiny man can do that. Also, hi, new necromorphs.
Something covering the collector panel.
Ow.
Oh my god. There's thousands of them. They're breaking apart.
Ellie, get out of there!
Oh my god, they're heading this way. Run, Strauss, run!
Oh, goodness.
Give me air.
I think I'm only ever giving you like 2 minutes of air. So
Mhm.
like,
It is only for emergencies.
which is funky when you have a suit that is literally built with thrusters in it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, how do realistic mirror arrays work? Whoops.
Something
Because
to point away from humans, I guess.
yeah, I mean, I've seen some of the solar collector farms where they do have them like pointing towards a central point. Where's the one that's out of alignment? Over here. Wait. Yes, over here. Dead Space 1 doesn't lock things behind you. Like, that's specific, I think, to this game in particular.
Right.
Because they... A
Like,
lot
Dead
of this...
Space-
Yeah.
Like that space one is more about the Ishimura, and there was intended to be a lot more like you would go back and forth in it, right?
I think so.
This game specifically is the linear one.
Mm-hmm. Good thing we're wearing a helmet.
I believe also at one point during development they thought about like, okay, so Isaac's suit isn't made for space. You have oxygen, so you have to expend oxygen to move around.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that was way too stressful. Apparently. That would have been cool, but it would have been way too stressful.
So, apparently now... What is this? Guess... I don't need these. So my oxygen meter has disappeared. I think... Hopefully that's not a glitch.
Seems annoying.
Because I haven't played this recently enough to know if, to remember if I'm supposed to have air.
You don't have air in that section, so...
Oh yeah,
You know,
definitely don't. Huh.
That was definitely a glitch, huh?
Yeah.
Ellie, come in!
Isaac,
Kind of stressful.
go to the government sector before they cut us off. You'll never make it down here in time.
I'll be there!
Urgency. This kind of urgency does not always work in games.
No.
Because you can fuck around as much as you want.
This, though, I do like them doing this. Where it's
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm gonna be there right away, and then he just ejects himself towards the station.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Alright, game. That's pretty good. Isaac is really like ingenious about using what's around him.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Don't splatter yourself on things. Oh, yeah, and I love the slowly getting closer to where you're supposed to go and finally seeing the lights. That's a good effect.
He didn't think about the entire direction there, though, did he?
No. He gets to do a little 3-point hero landing. After falling very far down a chimney. Alright, bye, Hina. Thanks for hanging out.
Bye.
Okay, let's drop
He did
more junk.
He didn't think that through, but that's a very like protagonist energy anyway. So
Yeah, panic for plot reasons. Like, it does. I have certainly been in situations like that.
Ellie, where are you?
Right outside. Hurry!
okay, but free space too, says Cal. All right. Hey, there's a store right behind you.
There is a store. I love.
Hey.
There's urgency. Now let me go shopping.
That's a weird place for a store, though. Yeah.
Let me go shopping for my contact beam. I guess I'll get another node.
Is this the only place where the emergency shutters work without risk of killing you? They always like eventually turn on, I believe.
Yeah, they're on. They're always on a timer, but the timer will kill you. So you have to manually shut them off. Okay, but free space too. Let's see. What do I got? Let's see. Free space 2, you got certain kinds of revisiting things. Like, you go to the same star system a lot and they fuck with you that way.
Right, yeah. And like obviously in Free Space 2, they do have the gate that you revisit a couple of times. Memorably so. They even pull the, oh, it's a familiar mission, but now there's like a danger.
Yeah, like, it's a very good game if you want to understand how to use, like, a very small pool of assets creatively.
I'll try to open the CEC door on your level. Hold on.
And that's something I wish more games would do in this day and age, or at least... Oh no. Be more accepting of it.
I'm getting at my codes, but it's not working.
Oh, jeez.
Oh god, what else is shooting at me? Jesus Christ. There's so many of you.
Yes, I'm authorized for this. Open up, you bastard!
Oh, Ellie.
I actually should upgrade stasis, I think, because
Yeah, the duration is kind of low.
It's open.
the duration's low
Isaac, go!
and everything in this game is so much faster.
Go, Isaac! You can't stop them all! Go!
Oh yeah, this is when the game decides to tell you that no, you cannot kill all of them.
Oh god.
And also it pulls this on you.
Yeah, let's just put the enemies that slow you down around a lot. The infinite enemy spawner is an interesting thing. Oh, I should have sold that. Oh well. And I should have grabbed the contact beam ammo. Oh well, it's fine.
Ellie, you guys there? Did you make it?
Shit.
Ooh, yep.
Shit.
Hey, take it easy. It's okay.
No, it's not.
Yeah, they make FPS arenas, but I am still just a guy.
We were overrun.
Yeah.
And before I knew it, they transformed. I had to cut the arms and legs off my friends just to escape. I'm sure there's pieces of them still lying around here somewhere.
Ellie, I know. I'm sorry.
And here I am again.
So, right, we are reusing
Circle today.
some areas, because I think we've been to that spot
Meet up.
before.
Right.
Right. There's a
And of course, there's going to be a very famous acid reuse later.
A really good piece of asset reuse.
Ironically, the commonly called the best part of this game.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not to say, I'm not going to say that to disparage Dead Space 2. It's just kind of living in Dead Space 1's shadow. And it made decisions that made it less like its predecessor.
Mm-hmm.
Perfectly understandable decisions, but
Yeah.
So, hey, new store.
New store.
Bench soon, perhaps?
I sure hope so. I need contact beam ammo. Can I buy contact beam ammo? Yes, I sure can.
Only 2 per drop, jeez.
Hey, that's up from Dead Space 1 where it was 1 per drop, I think.
Right, yeah. That's literally the reason why I never ended up going with the contact beam and went with Force Gun instead, right there.
Mm-hmm.
Other than just like, hey, it's the Nope Gun.
All teams, this is Caleb, xenogeologist from Langford Shift 1. There's something in the facility.
Xenogeologist.
Can't contact Shift 4.
And yes, they did put a store right there when they were trying for some urgency.
Yeah. They've done that a couple of times now, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, I mean, like one of the things that makes the first game work is there's always some amount of urgency, but it's never like this intense.
Yeah. Like, yeah, it's urgent. Yeah, you gotta do this thing, but like, even when the asteroids are hitting the ship, you kind of are given the sense that, yeah, you can sort of just like take a time, a little bit of breathing time.
Yeah, and
This game does not want you to breathe.
yeah, and another thing that the first game does is it makes like the entire level about that particular urgency. Whereas this game, it's a lot more like constant panic.
Mm-hmm.
So they're more like shoving you they're shoving you places in a different way. Oh no.
Aw, thank you, Cal. I'm really glad that you have internet again. Like, I've been watching your progress in Canada, like, with the weather. Like, oh my goodness. Also, hey, combat section.
Oh, contact beam ammo. Oh, I am low on health. Jesus.
Seems less than optimal.
Yeah, maybe I should use the contact beam's alt fire at some point. Because that's the real reason I have it, is the alt fire. And yeah,
Right.
I'm very glad you have internet and power and all of that back, Kel.
Yeah.
That was a
Hey,
lot of
vintage
stuff in this
suit.
room.
Got the vintage suit schematic, yay. It's
Yeah, and
literally just the Dead Space 1 suit.
it's a little different. It's more like Dead Space 1 suit meets like old astronaut suit.
Right, yeah.
How much does it cost?
40,000.
40,000. Well, I have one of these.
Is it an upgrade though?
Yes.
Like, okay.
It's actually one of the better suits from what I remember.
Oh.
Or wait, no, it's the store discount one, which actually is pretty good, all things considered.
Sell some of this plasma ammo. No, just
Yeah. You know, oh, wait, I can't sell suits in this game still.
Yeah, how down do you want to go in ammo? That's the question. Like
You
at
know
this
what?
point in like
I'm gonna go down on
oh,
ammo.
dang. Like at this point in Dead Space 1, I was on like hanging on the piles of ammo and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This game is a little bit less little less forgiving with the health.
Yeah.
Which,
And that's why I think
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
this-
upgrade stasis, because I could use more charges for it too. Yeah. Hell yeah.
God. You have 6 power nodes. When's the game gonna give you a bench?
Yeah, that's a good question.
There's been 2 stores in between benches now.
Well, I can check the little navigator thing. Okay, objective, save, bench.
Where are my benches at? Eh? Eh?
Well, this guy has some thoughts about that, I think. That was still a super worth it power node door. Like, they gave me 2
Yeah.
power nodes in here. It's like
Yeah.
net gain plus a bunch of ammo. And hey, med pack. I like med packs.
Now
So I
you're
think-
getting some proper contact beam ammo, so
Yeah. So another thing this game does is it gives you ammo regardless of what you've bought. Whereas, oh, hello. Okay. Well,
nice.
that's why we do the contact beam. Because the contact beam has the big fuck off AoE thing.
Yep.
Oh, I hear you, Greeblies. Oh god.
Ew.
Yeah, the other reason to do the suit is another 5% armor.
And inventory space.
Yeah, and
Jeez.
the next row.
Come on! More moving in ahead of us. I can see them.
Everyone move it! Go, go, go!
You know, one of the tricks with the
Wow, she was in the corner, huh?
yeah, I don't think I've always noticed her up there. It's just like, oh,
No?
spooky time.
Like, I feel like having her there at all kind of undermines the scene, because now I just think, oh, she's a gremlin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I feel like so
Like,
one of the things with this game, and I've mentioned this on last stream, is it sections its horror in a like very
The door is jammed. This must have been the last stand.
inorganic way.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like you got your little horror section, and it rarely connects to like the game mechanics.
No, yeah.
Another way is through the processing plant, but it's not meant for human traffic. I think I can stop it from here, though.
All right, do it.
He wants me to follow this step.
Work together, Strauss. I'll be there.
So the Greeblies don't immediately explode when they jump on you. You have to shake them off. If you just stand
Yeah.
there, they will eat you. And I think this is the game where they'll like eat your torso.
Yup.
Next time I see them, I can die and see if I'm remembering right.
The solution is mash, yeah.
Yeah.
If there's if enough of them get on you though, you're basically dead.
Yeah, like low armor. Oh, hello.
Nice. Oh god, these machines are just like so spooky.
Yeah, they look
Way
like
to move.
ribs and shit. It's ugh. Okay, contact beam. Okay, we're gonna. The main reason we got this thing is for the alt fire.
Yeah, old fire is like sort of on a track of its own, which is interesting.
Mhm. Yeah, and
Like-
notice how it doesn't have damage upgrades. It already
Right.
does the maximum damage it can do. Instead, what you're doing is making it able to shoot faster and reload way faster. Because I think it ends up having one of the faster reloads in the game. Ironically.
Which is wild.
Mm-hmm. So you're not all
You're
reloading.
most of the way, yeah. You're most of the way there on like the upgrades that matter, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
Adding stasis.
this is why you use the contact beam.
Oh god.
It's alt fire gets massive upgrades and fully upgraded it gives you stasis on it. And there's another little secret thing it does, which is when you're doing the animation to put it on the ground, you can't be stunned.
Looks like some kind of
Oh.
system up ahead.
Right.
So you will always
Shutting down the plant.
hit it, even if something hits you.
You'll need to find a way to
Oh,
filter
that's
them.
clever. That's like me with the knocking myself with my grenades thing.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like, yeah, if you want to not get meleeed, you can just use the grenades. You won't get hurt. Oh yeah, they taught you about the thrusters, and now you have to manually attach them.
Yeah. God, where are they?
Oh, you flew past them, right? There's one right there. See? Down, down, down.
Down.
There you go. Up, 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 up. Left, left. Ah, no, 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 down again. Right. By the door. You see the big blinky red thing?
Oh, yeah.
That's for sure one of them. God.
Oh, I remember this. I remember this part now. This part. Ammo. I want ammo. They are giving me So much contact beam ammo.
Gundam feet.
Yeah, we got little
What?
thrusters on our feet.
True. Although, hey,
Oh, good.
and has powered off the facility. Remind me to thank her for providing me with your location. I've locked the processing cycle on, and you went with it. It ends here, Clark.
It doesn't have to be this way, Titan.
It does. And it is. Goodbye, Clark.
they don't give Titan much of a motivation here. Like, they just go like, yep, Clark has to die, and then
Yeah.
he just is like, yep, I'm gonna kill you. They don't really say why, which is like, yeah, when you learn why, you get why, but they could have done more with it, I think.
Yeah.
So hey, did you forget that Isaac is an engineer with stasis in his suit? Good
Oh,
job,
God.
Titan.
I can't see anything.
Oh no.
Oh, that only hit one of them. Shit. Oh, you don't even need stasis for that.
They make you use stasis for puzzles a lot less, I notice.
Yeah, because it's more of a combat thing. Like, the first game, it's useful for combat, but it's not like, oh my god, come back here.
For the first game, they're selling you on why would an engineer have this, I guess.
Yeah, whereas this, it's more, oh right, we have this thing in combat, also we're letting it recharge on its own.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more of a thing you're supposed to just use all the time.
And then they do this puzzle, which absolutely relies on it, which is like, yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
That makes the recharge make sense because one of the awkward parts of Dead Space 1 is that they have to put stasis recharge stations near every puzzle that
Yeah.
uses it. This game obviously doesn't have to do that. It's kind of flow breaker. Then they obviously, you know, up there is one, so shows what I know. But you know, it's a good idea to make it regen.
Somehow Tideman declared me dead in the
Yeah, and it means you're not
don't work anymore.
stuck
Oh shit. Something's coming.
dealing with, like,
Help me with the door.
choosing between combat and,
What? No, just shut up and help me. God
like,
damn
it pulls it away from being the classic, oh, I'll need stasis, I'll need stasis later, so I'll never use it, into more of a, oh, I'll actually touch this because I'm not burning resources exclusively just to use it.
Right. Alright, so
God, this fucking puzzle.
here's where duration for stasis is good also.
Yeah.
Oh, plasma cutter, I love you.
It is such a good weapon.
There's my gun's weapon, but like I don't like the force gun in the sequel.
Oh, really?
No, it is like basically the same primary fire, but they removed the grenades. They put the grenade on the pulse rifle instead.
Right. It has some like weird, I've never actually understood what its secondary fire is.
I forget what it is. I just remember that I don't like it. Like it's not as useful, broadly speaking.
Danger. Let's attach a rocket to the danger.
Yeah.
Danger. They weren't kidding with the danger. Oh. It's one of you.
But also, one of these things survives in here with all this.
Mm-hmm. It's
You
just
know,
chilling.
casually. Oh jeez. Cut that one kind of close, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, these things. They're spooky.
Yeah, these things... I can tell I haven't played in a bit, because those things hurt me way more.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can just dodge all of them. Like, you don't even need to burn ammo on shooting their little projectiles, but...
Yeah, they're vulnerable to fire. This area is a bunch of fire, you know. Just what the heck?
Mm-hmm. Wow, they are just throwing contact beam ammo at me. I guess I'll start using it because I'm really low on plasma cutter ammo.
Wow, yeah.
Not really. Step 3, Ellie, jump through the door. No.
I think I'm close.
You may want to start dropping some plasma cutter ammo for you.
Yeah, well, I can show off the contact beam at least.
True. The maximum damage it always has.
Yeah, so I think what they realized was... There. I think what they realized was it already did so much damage in the first game that it didn't really need any more. Because, like,
Yeah.
just giving it more damage doesn't help it. Whereas its alt fire in the first game was not very good.
Glad to see you've got all your parts.
You alright?
Yeah.
There are 4 steps.
Ellie, why didn't you buy armor?
She is too good for that.
Jesus, Strauss. You okay?
It's getting worse.
That or they need to show off the cool tank.
Who will be waiting?
I mean, there's also that.
She'll be waiting. He's not gonna make it. We gotta keep moving.
There's an industrial transport upstairs. Runs on the
Well, and
same
she's a
schedule as the
pilot,
train.
right?
That should get us to
I
government
think so,
sector.
yeah.
One of us will have to deploy it from
Yeah,
the
she's not
warehouse.
an engineer, so... Yeah, EA wanted cleavage. Yeah, you know what?
I'll try to get him on his feet.
Yes.
There is that. This game is not as bad for that as poor Dead Space 3.
Dead Space 3. Why does it exist?
They do her so dirty in that game.
There's a lot of stuff that game does, but Ellie is a sore spot.
Ooh, large med pack.
Oh, hi. They've not dropped any large med packs at you yet.
They might have given me like 1. Or no, I don't think they have yet.
No? I don't think they have. So yeah, the pilot in Dead Space 1 did wear a suit, that's true.
Didn't wear a helmet though, I don't think. 'Cause he was wearing like, not quite Isaac's rig without a helmet, but like basically just a cloth spacesuity thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wow, I have a lot of contact beam ammo.
Now the game isn't throwing any stores at you when you need them.
Just disappears the thing.
Yeah, this is this game's nope gun. Oh, competent counter? Nope.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad they made the stasis packs stackable also.
Yeah, it's so much better. Right, you would expect you'd want pilots to wear a suit, but this is hyper-capitalism. We don't care about workplace safety.
God, yeah, that animation is not interrupted by anything, huh?
Yeah, I don't think that particular one quite hit me. But yeah, you do not have to worry about... I am not gonna waste contact beam ammo on these.
No.
That's true, you would be losing the ship, although the impression I've gotten... Oh, screw all of you. Wait, you survived that? Jesus.
Yeah, the babies are weirdly survivable when you don't cut their limbs.
Yeah, that is the thing with the contact beam, is it can't always do like super precise aiming because of its charge time.
Yeah. Hey, Nick.
Oh, you. God. Sweetie.
Kitty.
God. You are something else. Something adorable.
Adorable, perhaps.
Yes.
I take my opportunities where I find them.
It's true. You do. And it's lovely.
Yeah. I hope the game starts dropping more plasma ammo at you. This is
Yeah, so I at least have a full stack now. And like with a full stack, it's okay. I might buy some ammo actually.
Gosh.
Cause they made it. Oh, it's cheaper because
The suit.
yeah, the suit. Oh, it's not going to show me the actual bonus because I'm wearing it.
Yeah, it's 10% though, which is pretty significant on the power nodes, for example.
Yeah, like 9,000 for a power node's actually worth it. So yeah, one of the tricks you can do is pull the vintage suit out when you go shopping and then put it back when you want something different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might just buy like 2 stacks of ammo just because I like the contact beam, but it is not ammo efficient compared to the plasma cutter.
It is a specialist weapon. Which I like. Like, if you're gonna have an arsenal in a game, yeah, make some of it specialized. It's fine. Also, hey, these guys again. Hello, Cronenberg.
Look how far that thing reaches. Like,
Yeah, wow. Pretty sure that went around a corner. In my opinion, these things should die in one punch,
yeah,
but they don't.
fine. Also, they aren't dropping any ammo or anything.
Nope. Nope. One of the worst parts of that enemy, they don't drop anything. Cronenberg just becomes more enemies and none of them drop shit. It's great.
The real scariest enemy in the game, they just burn your resources and give you nothing back.
Uh-huh.
So really, they're the CEOs of the necromorphs. Oh.
Oh, hey, it's these
Oh
guys.
no. I did not
no.
realize how close to that I was.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Alright.
Gotcha.
Our primary death of this game has been to safety measures.
This game. This universe is so wild.
Uh-huh.
I love it.
Oh, you're sending me Witch from Mercury, okay.
I mean, it's a good show. Lots to watch it. I think my tweet about it is still trending.
Nice. Okay. We're gonna be safer with this and put it right here for safekeeping. Yeah, the OSHA doors are, oh, I forgot. They're for future expansion. That's why they're so breakable. Because they're temporary. Therefore, surely we don't actually need to care about safety.
God. Oh, hi, Tara. Yeah. In a sense, I really like that your deadliest enemy is just capitalism.
Yes, ammo. I like ammo. We're just gonna toss all this stuff that we don't need for audio log and I guess flame fuel schematic.
Hooray. Has anyone ever enjoyed the flamethrower in these games? Oh, hello. Here's an old friend. I can never quite get the hang of how to kill these things efficiently. Wow.
Did that? No, that didn't kill it.
Not quite.
There we go.
Did go a long way towards killing it, though.
Yeah, that got, I want to say, like 3 arms out of it. They also changed the reload animation on the contact beam because it wasn't super memorable before.
No.
But now it just vents everything in your face because it's a giant, silly mining cutter.
Yeah, you're supposed to be wearing a helmet when you use this thing, right?
Mhm.
Therefore, it's perfectly safe. Hello.
Oh, wait, that's not... Ow. It's like, that's not...
That's the wrong weapon.
That's not the plasma cutter.
Oh no. Ouchie, 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 as a friend of mine says sometimes. Oh, they gave you a bench again. That's good.
Yeah, now it's supply room.
Oh, you're just walking right past it too. Nice.
Yeah, I'm scavenging, you know.
Huh? Oh, what's the deal with these things? Are you supposed to like lift them and stasis them or what?
Yeah, I think it's lift them in stasis. That's a lot of this game's MO. Oh, hey. You know what we can do?
Oh,
We
goodness.
get the crowd control upgrade.
Oh, wow. Just right away.
Mm-hmm.
They knew. They knew you might want to get this weapon just for the alt fire.
Yeah, like it went from being you want this gun to do mini bosses to you want this gun for all purposes. Oh, you.
Ew. Those darn Cronenbergs. Oh yeah, you're supposed to lift those things and then take the things out of them. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You could have made this a Tower of Hanoi puzzle. I'm glad they did.
Oh god, that would have been awful.
Remember when every BioWare game had that for a while?
I'm so glad it ended with Mass Effect 1 doing that, and that you could just pay to skip it.
Yes. I don't even know why they started doing that. Like, just like there was one in Baldur's Gate 2, but without the visible part, you had to like
Oh
puzzle
my
it through text.
God, that's horrible.
Yeah. And also, if you had like didn't have the right stats, you couldn't know the right answer. It was very bad. Oh, the stasis on the gun lasts a lot longer than your normal stasis. I thought those two would have like been the same thing, right? Like they would be linked, but no. Apparently,
Nope.
the stasis in the contact beam is fully maxed.
Contact beam stasis is good.
Wow.
Your catch with it is it chews through ammo, and
Right,
it
you only
takes
have-
up so much space.
You're already down to like all that ammo you had. You're already down to the 6
Mhm.
again. Which, yeah, fair enough.
But it's less rare in this game, I think.
Yeah.
Like the first game, you almost never found it.
You're not Nicole!
Your Isaac's guilt is we beat you over the head with the sign that says guilt over and over.
Hey, you made it. Staring at the Isaac through the holes in his head to me.
Relax!
Isaac, we have to.
I like that he stares at the camera there, Ross. Like he looks at you, the player, and stares at the camera and goes like, no.
Mm-hmm.
Like for a second there. He's like, huh?
It can't be.
Oh hey.
Shimura.
Oh hey.
Used to be the pride of the CEC. It's a sad story, actually. I heard everybody on board died. Some sort of terrorist attack.
Terrorist attack? What happened aboard that ship was no terrorist attack.
What do you mean?
That's where all this started, Ellie. Everything that's happening here happened on that ship. I saw it. I was on board when it happened.
What's happening?
I don't know. Something must be blocking the track.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Well, now we know where the outbreak came from. What if we just lie about what happened and then bring the thing over here? Surely nothing bad will happen.
Right.
Surely things will be fine.
Absolutely nothing could possibly go wrong. Oh hey, it's a hunter arena
Mm-hmm.
where the literal velociraptors come at you.
Yep. There's an achievement linked to them even. I forget what the conditions are, but it's related to them and it's called Clever Girl. So they knew exactly what they were doing.
Uh-huh.
Only this crew's left. Our crew is chasing us. He's chasing us. It's just me and Ellie right now. We're not gonna make it. No! Just a few more meters. I hear them coming. Don't kill us, Mom. Ellie, just...
They do have some clever AI to them.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's based on the position of the player's camera. That they like do their little hop, skip, and jump.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, like they
Oh,
don't do it
Jesus.
like relative to where Isaac is. They do it relative to where you are, the person playing.
Oh, that's cool.
Which is why they are always very good at dodging your camera. Like the key to your camera. It's a really clever trick. I like that a lot.
Yeah, and they poke their heads out. That was missed? What? Really?
They poke their heads out to where you would spot them, right? Like, it's really clever, and I like it.
Oh god, there's more.
Oh yeah, this is just the Jurassic Park session, huh?
Mm-hmm. I thought I heard another one, but I guess we're okay.
I can't tell actually. That's
Oh, it's-
spooky. I can definitely hear something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just give me
Oh.
a bunch of contact beam ammo. Why not?
Good. Oh, you all can't hear my little cat, but he's meowing very loudly right now.
Aw.
Squish. God. Seems pretty good for these things, huh?
Yeah. Oh, whoops. I didn't think I was still doing stuff. But yeah, the contact beam is good for them because it blows their limbs off pretty damn
Yeah.
consistently.
Yeah. Yeah, they are also reading the map. They have to have pretty specific map layout to actually for their AI to work. Like every encounter with them has to be made for them, which is like one of the downsides of them. They're not very organic enemies. You can't just put them anywhere.
Yeah,
But,
I assume it's
they
because
do-
they have
yeah.
some like specific relationship they need to the nav mesh that's like much heavier weight than a normal enemy.
Which is why you can always tell which rooms they are in. Also, they're always like laid out in a specific way. So, like as an enemy, they're cool, but it's a very clear sign of like, oh, how much more set piece this game is than Dead Space 1 is.
Mm-hmm.
That's an enemy that literally requires like an arena that is a set piece for themselves to be a set piece in. It's you can't just throw one of them into a generic encounter.
Yeah, and at least have them act correctly. Because they occasionally will throw some like ones without legs in is just like a thing to have there. Because I think once they get their legs out, I think once they get their legs blown off, they're basically just another necromorph at that point. It's all of their stuff before that.
Yeah.
That takes the special stuff. A store.
Pretty clever of them, honestly. Well,
Yeah. I mean, I think this game is much better for having them.
yeah, for sure. Like, they're a pretty cool enemy. Some semiconductors.
God, they
A
are
little bit of ammo you can sell, but like,
burning
yeah,
my
they're throwing.
resources.
Yeah, they're kind of burning through your plasma. Like, after you got the content beam, you get so much less plasma ammo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I also need health.
For real.
So the
Large
other
med
thing, I think the large med pack costs the same. Is it
Yeah?
did in the first game?
I think so, yeah. That's the real question of like buying med packs or buying power nodes, you know?
Yeah. And like, so the thing about this game is the minute you upgrade your health, you need large med packs. Because you only get 2 ticks off of the mediums and 1 tick off of the smalls.
Yeah. Well, you could buy some plasma ammo, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Feels weird to be buying it, but like, at least you're getting a discount that you bought for, you know, like,
Yeah.
by selling the other stuff, so...
I'll get a power node. I'm also trying to limit, like, I'm trying to give myself a cushion so that I can get the next suit too.
Right. Yeah.
And we'll definitely get more ammo. I think I will sell the stasis packs. Like, they're a good cash source. So another thing with this game is, like, Dead Space 1 is slow enough to where you can go through most of the game and not take hardly any damage. This
Right.
game, you can't do that.
No,
Unless
yeah.
you're, like, burning stasis like there's no tomorrow.
A big tank. Nitrogen trichloride. Those explode if they overheat.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, perfect, Isaac. Absolutely. That's exactly what you want. Wait, why does the elevator not... Is this a CRG area? No?
Oh, I need to, I think, blow up that. And that's why they have a little dispenser behind me.
God.
So this is our tutorial for part of the area.
That worked. We're moving again. We'll wait for you up ahead.
All right, I see you. I'll meet you there.
could use a conduit beam on this one. Oh, unless you miss.
We can alt fire it and then blow its arm off.
True.
And get our shots back. Ow.
Damn.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh dear. Well, I think the game definitely wants you to be more stressed about this. God, you don't even need to upgrade your stasis with this thing because this, like, I was expecting it would like have the duration of your suit stasis, but no. No,
No.
it's just better.
Also, the range on it is a lot more than you would expect.
So good.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah, these things just keep spawning, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So it just keeps spawning the first mini-boss you fight infinitely until you do the puzzle. That's this game.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you see the duration is so much less on your suit stasis.
Mm-hmm. Give me...
Oh no, you gotta fight one more of these things. It was decided by the council, I guess.
Oh god, where am I? There. Elevator. Wow. I have no resources after that. Incredible.
Wow.
Thanks, game.
I can't make it go any faster.
This feels like I'm playing on hard for Dead Space 1.
Oh jeez.
This is normal.
In another situation, I might admire your persistence, Mr. Clark. But this is bigger than you and bigger than the lives of everyone on this station.
Sir, final preparations for attack are wrapping up.
Looks like it is here. At this point, it's all just dead weight.
It's all just dead weight.
What does he mean?
That sounds ominous.
He said dead weight.
Mm-hmm.
He's using the solar beam. We gotta stop the transport now.
Uh-oh.
That's not very good.
He's cut the station in half. There's no track to get across on.
Back us up. Back us up to the station.
What? Why?
Just do it, Ellie. Hurry. The Ishimura. If the gravity tethers are still functional, I
You
can.
can snag up Sec and drag it back? Isaac, this is ridiculous.
If I can line the tracks up just for a few seconds, you should be able to get the transport across. Stay ready. And take care of Strauss.
Isaac, no. This is a really bad idea.
Stick around.
God.
A
made
man
him so-
full of bad ideas.
They made him so quippy.
Mm-hmm. Well, it was like 2011.
Yeah.
When everyone thought Joss Whedon was a good writer.
I am glad we don't think that anymore. Unless we're Disney executives, in which case apparently we still do.
Mm-hmm. They gave him such a generic personality in this.
Yeah, kind of weird. They could have gone with something like much more unique.
Like, I feel like his personality in Dead Space 1 was fine. Like, yeah, he didn't say anything, but he had character still.
Yeah.
It's like, put upon every man. And in this, he does not feel like put upon every man anymore.
He doesn't even feel particularly depressed, except, you know.
Yeah, for a character who's got dementia and is, like, dealing with everything, he does not seem that bad.
Like, if he talked a little bit more like Strauss occasionally, that would be kind of interesting. Like, can we even trust this guy? Like, it would give Ellie, like, real motivation to just straight up question his sanity. But hey, it's familiar territory.
It's the first game with, like, a new coat of paint. What if we just cleaned up all of the blood that was in here?
Uh-huh. Like, the obvious intent is they're going to, like, send it out again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was supposed to be decommissioned, but now we're just gonna clean it up and toss it back out there.
Part of the sell of the first game to, like, sell you on the idea that it was, like, that unsafe was it was supposed to be decommissioned.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're just like, no, we're gonna maintain the damn thing.
Stop fucking with the toilets. This is also one of those games that, one of those series in general that I feel like does audio logs right.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't feel like people just randomly talking about shit. It's like generally related to what's happening and also written in a way that hey, we gotta do the same thing we used to do. Do the scan.
Yeah, the audio logs are, like, addressed to other people and, like, it's a good idea. It's a good way to do it.
Centrifuge is under repair. I'm gonna have to go down to engineering. This should be interesting.
Is it safe?
I don't know how it could be. Only you know.
No, it is not at all gonna be safe.
The irony of the section being this tense is it is relatively enemy free though. Like,
Mm-hmm.
she's not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just in case you missed the implication of the scene, though, she's here to remind you what the implication of the scene is.
Uh-huh. I mean,
It's
I guess
good.
the other
well done.
reason, the other reason why the Ishimura coming back is so good in this game is it's using the fact that it's a sequel to do interesting things, and also, like, it is symbolic of Isaac's entire deal in this game.
Yeah.
Like, that's part of why it's so good. Okay, we need fucking duration.
There you go. What's the difference between energy and charge on this thing?
So this is how fast it recharges, and this is how many shots you get.
Oh, right. Yeah. That's a thing.
I think I
do we
want-
want more duration, or?
I'll do energy, because another shot with how much I need to use it is pretty worth it.
Yeah. I do like the change in the UI specifically for the stages, because now you know exactly how many shots you have.
Yeah, that
It's,
is really
that's
nice.
more readable. Yeah, like the health bar I can give and take, but the stasis is a good way to do it.
Yeah, the stasis stuff is much better. And the health bar, it's not as easy to glance at in certain ways, but it is better in others, because, like, you couldn't always tell if you were at full health in the first game.
Yeah.
And this, it's a little bit easier, too, because the only things that are squared off are the first and the last bars. Yeah, God, this part of the game, like, is pretty perfect, honestly.
This is when the game lets you breathe and reminds you that Dead Space 1 lets you breathe.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like why people get on this game's case for having this section.
It's like,
But like it's, yeah, like you're revisiting the first game a little bit here, so it's paced like the first game more, right?
yeah, and it's also after everything that's been going on, the fact that it's quiet is really scary.
It's just, they use this section so well. Like, this is why I don't get on the, like, say that this game is worse or anything, or like this is the best part of the game because it's the first game. It's the best part because they use it really well.
Mm-hmm.
I hear something in my locker. Screw this. I'm heading up. I'm never coming back here again.
It's almost
And-
like we planned me being here for this section, huh? We didn't.
Nope. But it worked out.
Yeah.
And yeah, like, this is really where it makes sense to me that Isaac is the main character of this game. Because, like, we're using the fact that he's been here, just like we presumably have been here,
Right.
to really twist the knife into everybody. Also, we can carry glow sticks around.
Hey. Oh, hey. It's a thing.
It's sure the mini boss from the first game. You know what we say to them? We say,
God.
I have a contact beam now, motherfucker.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn, that was good. That was really good. Gave me good feelings.
Yeah, you like when I blow things apart with the contact beam?
Yes. Please continue.
I also really like carrying the glow stick around. Because one, it's like better than the flashlight, and it's also, this is how people would carry this thing around.
Right. God, just literally just one shot off.
Mm-hmm. Takes 2 shots.
Isaac! Isaac, they're swarming into the ship!
Yeah, I know. I'll call you back.
Oh, good. Now we have. Now we have ammo. Oh, you motherfucker.
Oh yeah, they put enemies behind you here. That's something that the first game rarely did. On purpose, because it was so slow paced.
Yeah, the first game, like, as much as people say, oh yeah, it does jump scares and is not slow and everything, it's very careful.
It's very deliberate, is how I put it always.
Mhm.
It's a very deliberate pace, very methodical.
And hey, remember the fucked up door? I think this is...
Oh yeah, that is the fucked up door. With the stasis right there next to it.
Mhm.
What do you know?
Also, they do dark so freaking well in this. Like,
God, yeah.
all of these lights are dynamic. And it's so dark without the flashlights. And I mean, I've been looking at the remake more, and it's like it seems like something I'd be interested to actually play, because it feels like it likes the first game.
Oh, that's good.
I don't think it does lighting as well. It seems a lot brighter from everything I've seen, which is a shame.
Aw.
Because, like, this game, I think, has the best lighting system out of the 3 of them.
Mm-hmm. Like, this is just like an upgrade to the lighting system of 1, and that was already pretty dark
Yeah.
and moody.
Like,
Dead Space 3 is like where they abandoned that a little bit.
yeah, and it's more... They just have more lights everywhere, and it's just more ambience, because Dead Space 1 will only occasionally, like, shove you in the dark. This game will fairly frequently make it so that the flashlight is the only thing you can see anything with, and, like, those are some of my favorite parts of the game, just because, like, it feels oppressive in a way that very few games are willing to do anymore.
Mm-hmm. Well, you fixed your ammo situation, I guess.
I did. They were waiting.
Damn. Yeah, I think you will afford your next suit when you get it, for sure.
Yeah.
Couple more power notes. The CEC advises you to always carry a power note in your inventory? Really? The CEC advises you to do that?
Yes,
Okay.
we can't rely on anything actually working. So what we have to do instead is tell people to pay for shit on their own to fix things. Like...
Ah, incredible.
I think I am going to get some more health. Because...
Not a bad plan. I do like the implication also of, hey, like, we're on the Ishimura, they're fixing it up, they're like cleaning all the blood and so on.
Mm-hmm.
But they made sure that the stores were operational.
Oh,
because
yeah.
How else would the cleaners be able to buy from the company store, right?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Ah,
Dr. Heidi Latchford, research summary organic material analysis. There are several shocking findings relating to the sludge-like material found throughout the Ishimura. First, it is human DNA. Second, and far more disturbing, it reanimates in the presence of a marker signal. The only conclusion we can come to is that the entire Ishimura crew was
Oh,
infected
Streech. Thank you for the Streech. I could use it.
me too. I do like that little log. It's one of my favorites for like saying like, oh, so so what happened here is they all disintegrated into sludge after, which is like
Mm-hmm.
that implies a lot about the life cycle of these things, right?
Yeah. And they'll
Which of course
reconstitute when they're near things. Yeah.
Also there they pack up the old bench and then you have a new bench. Like, alright, cool.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm gonna do...
Big old stages upgrade.
Yeah, I am absolutely doing charge.
Yeah. More energy.
And the,
More pit stasis.
yeah, and it should charge a lot better now. Also, hey, it's everyone's favorite shower. And this still goes.
Ah.
It still does this. They didn't turn this part of it off.
And it makes you so tense because you're
Yeah.
like, okay, something's gonna happen, right? Something's gonna happen. And it just goes on, and then, wait, nothing happened. What?
The shutters closing sounds so close to the sound of a vent breaking. And it's so purposeful. Just perfect. Also, the fact that that's still on.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't turn that part of the ship off.
Nope.
They didn't bother. It's still...
Still like sassy as annoying. Hey. No creepy breath for us.
Mm-hmm. Just ammo and power nodes.
Damn, that thing is tough.
Yeah, that needed like 3 of its limbs cut. So now we're gonna see how good the stasis recharge is. Oh god.
Yeah, they give you one of them, like, but specifically without the legs. To make the AI work.
Mm-hmm.
They try to integrate them a little bit.
Yeah. Oh god.
Oh god. Pause at theme time.
You know what? Yeah.
Oh, the slow motion gore.
Yeah.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Oh, goodness.
Don't you just love it?
Absolute just... this game.
It's so good.
Interactions of systems.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we're getting stasis back pretty decently with the charge upgrades.
Yeah. It's pretty regularly usable.
Yeah, like, and again, this was something that was a problem in the first game, is stasis is really good, but upgrading it takes way too many resources for not that much gain.
Mm-hmm. Hard-boiled island magic hacks? I mean...
Yeah, wow, we're already back to full. Like, and I burned
Yeah.
through most of it. So another thing about this suit is it doesn't have the verniers. It only has the like boot
Right.
thrusters.
Which is kind of weird. Still works exactly the same, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Hey, where does this thing go? That's right, in the square hole.
God, the way that you say that is so perfect. Yeah, so what we're trying to do is hook this pipe up.
Oh, there's one of the bits you need. Blinking down there. Up. Left. It's literally blinking red right there. Come on.
Oh, like down here, okay. I thought that was
Yes.
part of the... Why aren't you letting me grab it?
Oh, kinesis. Almost being yourself.
There we go.
The square hole.
Okay, where is the other one?
I think it was to your right from here.
Oh, there's
More to your-
a
more- yeah.
schematic
Force
for
energy.
force energy.
There it is. It's to your right. Blinking right there in
Oh,
front of you.
yeah.
Kind of funny that I can spot that because I'm usually very bad at spotting things.
Well, I'm glad for another set of eyes. Also,
Back
this
down.
got more broken than when we were last here.
Yeah. Guess they might be upgrading the system because it's not as ridiculous.
Well, we're still doing... It looks like we still have the big, scary centrifuge thing.
Right.
Although it's not exposing us to space now, which is good. Oh yeah, they did make it slightly safer, and that it no longer is how you leave.
Right. Also, for some reason, it spins in the opposite direction now.
Huh. Does direction on that sort of thing matter that much?
I guess not.
gonna get to do a drag tentacle? Presumably not, because... Uh-oh.
Hello.
No, that's just trauma.
One enemy they don't bring back. Although, hello, here's some fresh blood.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't clean this yet, or is this really fresh?
I've got the city
Mm-hmm.
online. I'm heading back towards the tram station.
Okay. I've almost got us disconnected from the mag rail. Keep me posted.
Oh, poor Ellie dealing with Strauss.
Yeah.
Like, Strauss, you're kind of a lot. I'm sorry.
Oh, now we get to do decontamination.
Uh-huh.
This time it's on the way back.
What I love about this is that this works even if this is your first game, because the first time you go through here, you expect it,
Mm-hmm.
and then it doesn't happen, and then now it happens. Like, this works both if you played the first game and if you haven't.
Yeah, really. The shower, like... They made a video game shower scene that works. Is like a
Wow.
systems-y thing.
Why did they put these things in here with you, which is the decision?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's the same sequence from the first game, but now we have the new enemies. It's just the enemies that no one really likes.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone actually like really liked the teenager or whatever.
Yeah, the like
Didn't-
elementary
didn't-
school kids.
Yeah. They're cool the first time, but
Oh.
like
God.
they don't really interact with the systems of the game, and they're just kind of
Mhm.
like, eh.
Yeah, that's my biggest problem with them, is they're just kind of there. Like, the explosive babies, you can chop them up and then use them as, like, another explosive barrel.
Mhm.
You can't do anything with the other ones.
I would never. But son, Daddy's not a murderer. Strauss, he's not real. Yes, he is. You can't see it because you haven't taken the steps, Strauss. You will be put down. The screwdriver. Step 3.
Let's get duration up.
You never played Dead Space, Cal? Don't worry, a lot of people have not. Because as a horror game, you're always limiting your audience to people who can handle horror, right?
Mhm.
I know a lot of people who have never touched these games. They just can't handle it. And that's fine. Like, that's a decision that this game made when it was made.
And it's a decision that their publisher regretted.
Yeah, like they tried to then monetize this as if it were like a game made for everyone, and it just none of that worked. None of it. The thematic DLC suits, like none of it worked. Him. Well, excuse you, Cal.
Yeah, they were very proud of this being a horror game.
Yeah, I remember that being like a thing they had to defend. Like, this was like a really, really like horror-focused game. Like, but it worked out.
Yeah.
It's better for it.
Yeah, also, now that I'm at like 15% armor, I'm not burning ammo quite as badly. Or not burning health quite as badly either.
Getting close to a fully upgraded suit. That's pretty good. Right. This is also the one section of this game where they make you also backtrack, just like in the first game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just they do so much with the Ishimura. They don't try to turn the Ishimura section into something the Ishimura never was.
Yeah, like we've only had a handful of big like monster encounters,
Mm-hmm.
and everything else is just
Nice.
goodbye.
You timed it
I did.
perfectly.
I really like the slow motion on the gore, which I don't think was as much of a thing in the first game.
No. But just wow.
Oh, it's the Greeblies. Goodbye, Greeblies.
The way you use that thing gives me good feelings. Good.
It's a really good weapon in this game.
Then they even make you take the tram. Does it still have the same ads? Oh yeah, it does.
Yep.
Like the higher res ads.
Yep.
Flash.
Flesh.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Sun.
Talking, he won't look at me. How's it going at your end?
Bonitico.
Plan's going to work.
God.
Almost there. I'm headed to the bridge now to activate the gravity tethers.
Well, good. They're swarming into
Lonely? Go to the Solace Center. Like, literally the same ads.
Mm-hmm. Pang.
Bang.
And hey, you know where we're stuck going? The goddamn medical deck. The first time I got forced to go through here for this game was one of the most tense, awful experiences of that playthrough, and it was great. Also, just look at this.
Then, God, that's the graffiti and everything.
How do we make this even worse?
Fly the force. Get you a girl who has blacklight tattoos, but they're all like scroll from the Ishimura.
Oh God. Oh, I guess it wasn't dead, because that took 2 stomps. Yeah, like, when you open that door and just see all of the blood highlighted in blacklight, it's so good. Like, they know what this area is for people who played the first game, and it still works if you didn't, because, like, you go somewhere and all of a sudden it's just covered in fluorescent highlighted blood, like...
Yeah. You know, which makes sense if you're doing like a cleanup. You want to do it this way. Oh shoot! Hello.
Yeah, I mean, I can be super liberal with the stasis now. Because, like, unless I'm firing it on, like, the exact same enemy.
Yeah. They do make sure to include a little hacking section, though.
Mm-hmm.
Just to tell you, this is still Dead Space 2 you're playing. But not in a bad way. This entire section just is paced so much like the first game. It's great. They make it work in contest are like, hey, yeah, this is the sequel. We're doing something different, but also, yeah, like we know what we're doing. We remember what this was.
Oh, where are you? Oh my god, it's still alive? Even... What? What were you saying there?
Oh, you never done that before? That's a thing you can do in the first game, I think.
I think I have. It was more... I cut it off, and this thing does so much damage. I didn't realize it would still be alive with that. Just... Oh, these games.
The one missed thing here with this section is that none of the new blood that gets generated also becomes blacklight. Like, I feel like the gore should have been blacklight gore.
Yeah, that would have been really good. Although I assume these are all, like, just unique decals, so they didn't have the time or the money to, like, make this an actual blacklight, because I don't even know how you do that. Like,
I think
in
you
a
could
lighting system.
I think you could probably cheat it by just making the blood and gore be like that color.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also like, hey, maybe that means that the blood they're shedding isn't alive and lacks the stuff, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it works. It's fine.
Yeah. Wow, 30, almost 30 rounds of contact beam ammo. Like,
Time to use it.
yeah, I feel like something they do more with this game is they want you to juggle things more. It's like the minute you have another weapon in your inventory, it feels like what they do is they don't want you sitting on one thing the whole time. So they do ammo drops to what?
Yeah. They alternate your ammo drops a little bit, which is, you know, like there's a lot of work just behind the scenes on the ammo drops and such in this game that is very impressive.
Mm-hmm. And it's,
that's like game design.
yeah, and it's all for like their one particular aesthetic. And trying to balance out like your like never completely screwing you over, but never like making you feel comfortable either.
I can so respect it. Damn.
There you go.
Get fucked, baby. Oh yeah, that thing was sneaking.
No.
Whoops.
I should upgrade this thing's capacity.
Probably. Okay.
Oh, screw you. There, take it.
Nice. Oh, yeah. Door right behind you. Nice. Even with a power node in the same spot and everything, this is just the same map remade.
Yeah,
Good.
like I think they probably took like the gray box of the thing and just
I think you're supposed to take a battery or something here. I don't remember this one.
Oh, yeah, that would be this.
I remember those batteries. We haven't been putting them in square holes lately.
Oh, god damn it.
You're the second time I fire this. It's very quick. God.
Yeah, and you want them to be a little bit far away, because I don't think it quite hits them fully when they're too close.
Ah.
So it's a weird little, like... You gotta space it right. You gotta play footsies with the necromorphs, basically, to use a fighting game term. And hey, this fucking door needs a power node again. This door broke in the exact same way.
That implies that, like, they just burn through the power nodes? Like, it's a door. Just fix it. Gosh, that's
The
a lot.
kids making... Wait, the kids... Wait, which kids thing?
What kids thing? Did we miss something? I want to reiterate that question, I think. I can't see it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. As the first game goes, there's more ambient, weird whispering. And now that we're back on the Ishimura, there's a lot of weird whispering.
Yeah, that's the first game thing they bring back for this section. The weird whispers in the background. You know, you could upgrade contact beam, but
Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade.
more capacity. 1 ammo per upgrade.
Yep.
Oh, goodness.
It does not get a big clip. Now, do I want charge speed or reload speed? I think I want charge speed.
Yeah, that's a pretty significant change right there.
Yeah.
Makes it a lot more usable as a primary thing.
Yeah, because like you can't fire it until you see the big like implosion thing happen. You can't shoot it.
Yeah. That's so much faster, jeez.
Yeah. Whoops. I didn't press the button fast enough.
Yeah, there are definitely baby noises in the background.
This is also when her doing the voiceover, I think, gets a lot more interesting, because that is pointing out something they never actually did in the first game.
Yeah.
You never find her body.
You never even fully know what her fate was, other than, like, you know, she didn't get killed. But you don't know what happened after that.
Yeah, all you know is you saw her inject herself with something, and that's it.
Power notes are the one thing in this game that don't go in square holes, I swear.
They go in round holes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Except the
thank you.
door power notes are all like square shaped, so.
That's true. Yeah, they're a flexible item.
And speaking of which, Cal mentioned that you can see me doing that in the supermarket. Yes, I do. When I'm shopping with my roomies, I absolutely annoy the shit out of them. And they out of me. Like, it's a mutual thing. So
We're gonna go do the classic acquire a power node, go to the nearest bench.
oh yeah, this is Dead Space 1 gameplay right here. It feels right. It feels like coming home. The real question is, are you actually going to get any upgrade out of it? You could get the air, but you don't need it. Like, you've done a lot of the air sections.
Yeah. Because, yeah, it's build towards something, basically,
Mm-hmm.
rather than get something. So I guess I'll hang on to it. God, 32 rounds of contact beam ammo.
And you just upgraded it.
Mm-hmm.
Good day to be Isaac, I guess. Except
Yeah.
for all the obvious reasons why it's not, but
Gotta hang on to the good things.
like contact beam.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is this the way forward?
Yep, the line
yeah.
says to.
Got turned around just watching you. I am bad at navigation. Oh, hello.
Well, it's a good thing they give you a line.
Oh, so this door is offline, huh?
Mm-hmm. Well, this part of the ship's kind of bad.
Yeah, this is the most Dead Space 2 this ship gets, I think. But it does show that, yes, actually having the Dead Space 2 gravity stuff would be good. It isn't about the marker, it's about you. You're the guilty person.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how? Oh, yeah.
Oh. Where the hell are you?
I can't believe you dodged all of that.
Well, I didn't dodge that one. This is the other thing with the contact beam. If you get hit charging it, it goes away.
God, where are they? If this weren't a horror game, this would be bad.
Mm-hmm.
But because it's a horror game, it's great.
Oh, God. Okay. Oh, I see. God damn it. Okay, there's one more. Oh, you're right there. And I walked right into that one.
Horrible babies.
Now, to loot the corpses. Oh, God, is there another one?
Somewhere behind you, maybe? There's something there, huh? Pulse rounds. Thank you, game. Hey, where does it want to go?
Wants me to go back that way. But I'm trying to
Oh.
find the bodies to loot. Ooh, what is this? Oh, the ammo, like, flew all the way back here.
Wow.
There's a power node back here? Okay.
I did not know that. What the hell?
Apparently, I don't think I knew that either. Ah, yes, the bridge. Another place where many good times happened. I still love the stompy walking in zero-G animation.
That's like shrimp mode activated.
Oh, God.
They were really proud of this one, huh?
Mm-hmm. Well, and they also like doing, like, it's a good way of doing callbacks. Because, like, for Isaac, who especially in the first game is just man, it's a scary fucking world out there.
Yup. Alright. God.
Look at that. Look at that power.
That's ridiculous. Oh, that's so satisfying. I'm not even the one playing.
Like, Contact Beam is a little bit clunky, but Lord, is it satisfying.
Good thing that it's clunky. It's not designed to be a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good thing to have. Slightly clunky weapons.
Yeah, I love this thing. Oh God, Breebleys. This
There's
thing
just
is...
one surviving one, huh?
Yep.
Alright.
One of the other really funny things that I noticed was the Greebleys, when you hit them with the alt fire when they're stasised, they take a second to explode.
Yeah.
Because their little death animation is also slowed down. I love systems interacting, it's great.
Allison Landers, this is Brandon Rush. Thank you for identifying Ishimura archive footage and rig logs that could potentially contradict the official storyline of its demise at Aegis 7. It is critical that no word of the artifact's recovery ever be surfaced to the public. It is disturbing.
Yay, cover-ups.
Still exist this many years after the incident. We have locked out your research team's access, and we'll be replacing them with EarthGov specialists effective immediately. Please contact me once the replacements arrive.
So what do they do with the people who do know? Because the best way to keep a secret is to not let people know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do they bring them to hospitals to erase their memories?
That sounds awfully familiar.
I know.
Also, wow, Fel, you're sure making my chat horny. I just noticed that. Also, that's what you get for...
Y'all, what the heck? Call me good cat? That's not even my stream. The only person you can do cute redeems on in this stream is Nick.
Y'all. Y'all are sweet.
And it's adorable that you enjoy being embarrassed on stream.
Yeah? Hell. God.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, God damn it. I did know what I was doing when I put that button there.
Val saying it also counts for me. How dare you? How dare you?
Well, you are cute.
Yeah.
Cute, and I can rest my head on your hat.
Centrifuge pulled to full power from here.
Great. Let's hope this works. It'll be time.
Yeah?
You ready?
Yeah.
All set.
Kind of delayed action here, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Melting their hearts right now.
uh,
Oh yeah, you're back up to proper.
I got resources now. Yes, activate the gravity tethers. And you gotta hold it down.
Now get back here, the tracks are moving.
No, just go. I'll use one of the escape pods to meet you there.
Oh, good. Ishimura escape pods. Nothing bad's ever happened with those. Oh, now we're just gonna maybe...
You're even using the same escape pod the monster was on.
Mm-hmm. Because... as far as the government's concerned, we are the monster now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm away. Ellie, did you make it?
Isaac, we crossed the track, but we're coming in hot.
I just need you to see what I see, Ellie. I promise.
Oh god, this part.
Just put down the screwdriver.
Ross, we don't
Oh god. I am glad they did not make this into a minigame.
Yes. Well, they sure did in the third game.
Yeah, to
Because
its detriment.
action.
But like, the entire point of the escape pod is you're not in control. You're just shooting yourself out.
You're right, Isaiah. The Ishimura is a creature. I am so lucky to be surrounded by her. You made me stick with her. You made me stick with her. You made me stick with her.
Well, we sure escape podded somewhere.
And now we're the monster.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
This won't hurt. Not hard enough to die.
Ross.
Stick the needle in your eye.
Ross, get to it.
Oh,
Ugh. God. Ugh.
oh wow.
And
yeah.
we're only getting started with this game's particular thing with eyes.
Mm-hmm. Because they've been foreshadowing that one for a while.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, the first game had the whole thing with the reason that the captain is dead is all thanks to someone trying to give him an injection in his eye in an elevator
Mm-hmm.
and killing him with it. Like, this game.
Ay, 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 ay.
And I think the way through this that does better on nodes is
1, 2,
This is-
3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think the lower path is better. Hold on. Is it?
'cause this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11. Ah,
So
the upper path. Alright.
straight way through is better. Why didn't someone take the screwdriver away? I think Ellie's been a little busy. And also, Isaac hasn't been there with the screwdriver times, I don't think. Also, I think there isn't a shortage of screwdrivers places.
No, he probably could have just found another one. We're not exactly in a very safe environment at the best of times here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what a lovely environment for a bunch of raptors to show up.
Goodbye.
Explode with such force that even the slowdown is fast.
Mm-hmm. Contact beam, so good. They really knew how to make the weapons feel good.
Yeah.
Ow.
Oh.
Where the hell did you come from? Well, you're gonna die either way, so...
Oh, jeez. You even got the little baby that was coming over you.
Yeah, well, there's another one.
Wow!
Reflexes.
Damn.
This game is so good. Oh my god.
Been a while since the last door, huh? Damn.
Yeah.
In before there's one right behind this door.
That would be very unfortunate. Okay.
Why did you do it, Strauss? I can't face him. I thought Ellie would. I have to proceed to step 3. What can't you face? What's the last step? It's what they were afraid of, that I'd face her and destroy the world. But it's too much. You have to know. You need to see step 3.
When do you get powerful enough that it stops being horror? I definitely hit that point before the final section of Dead Space 1, I think.
Yeah, Dead Space 2, because of the kind of game it is, you never quite get there. Because everything is more lethal.
Yeah.
Like, we're close, but we're never quite... We're never quite to the point where nothing is a threat.
Yeah. So, like, that's a thing that this game definitely gets right. It is very, like, player and difficulty dependent, though.
Yeah, like... The way that I tend to enjoy games, especially horror games, is when they're forcing me to, like, ride the line of almost failing and almost running out of everything, but never quite.
Yeah, like, horror, when you meet a section where you die over and over and over again, that's usually really bad for a horror game. That's something that Resident Evil never quite learned. This game never quite hits that point. If you are low on resources, it will give you more resources. If you have many resources, it will, like, taper them off a little bit or give you, like, a really difficult section.
Yeah, and they can do a lot with the drops in a way that I don't feel like what I've played of Resident Evil quite ever does elegantly.
Yeah, no.
Because everything can... Basically, every enemy can drop any regular item. Obviously, like, the mini-bosses will drop certain things, but that means they can just check resources, rather than having a very set curve.
And the beauty of it is that, like, yeah, sure, Dead Space has kind of a gameable resource system to it, but it really, there's a lot of thought put into, like, pacing out your resources to make it feel like horror.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, that's one of the things that they get right the most that I feel people, like, talk about the least.
Yeah.
That's very much behind the scenes game design stuff that interests me.
Yeah, because the goal isn't to make you run out of everything all the time. It's to make you feel like you are.
Yeah.
Which is very different.
Like, having a set part where you are low on plasma cutter energy and they throw contact beam ammo at you, that means, like, okay, so maybe it's not the most optimal weapon for the situation, but you gotta use it because it's what you got, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right now, this is an anomaly where you have, like, it's so much ammo.
Yeah.
That's, you're having, like, me levels of ammo here.
Yeah, and, like, I'm probably gonna have to burn through a bunch of it.
Yeah.
And this is where this game being a very, like, momentum-driven, like, a very momentum-heavy game means they can get away with dragging you around more, and it's not always as obvious when you're coming to, like, a boss section. Because there are no, like, formulas for the way the levels work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we gotta go power stuff up. Just... I'm not even, like, cutting limbs off with this thing. I'm just shooting them in their center. Because the thing with the contacts beam is... Oh,
It emits so
Jesus.
much force around the point of contact.
Yeah, like... The part of the reason it's so good is if it's near limbs, it will cut them off. So it's mostly you just need to hit something. It's more about timing than it is about aiming, if that makes sense. Because, like, as long as you hit something, you will do a lot of damage. But as you can see, we went from, like, 30-something rounds in it to 23 after a handful of uses. And they've leaned much more into that being its catch. Because, like, you really want to use it in this game.
Oh, yeah.
But it is not efficient. Even when they let it stack more and everything, like... It's also... They made it more spammable.
Yeah, a little bit more spammable, at least.
Yeah, they made it spammable enough to where if you're not careful, you will burn through all of your ammo, which is a very interesting little bit of balancing where, like, we made this so good that you can even kind of rely on it, except it requires a lot more management to do that.
Oh, jeez. A lot of babies.
Alright, now we got power back.
There you go.
Yeah, well, you take a lot of damage. God. So I guess they aren't invulnerable. Good shit, everyone.
God.
Wow, that disintegrated. Oh God.
Whoop. Oh no.
What I
Baby.
what I like about those is they are small, and even though they're like glowy, they're kind of quiet, and that means you can miss them, like I did.
Yeah, like the first time they're introduced in the game, they're like cooing like babies, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the woman like picks one up and is cooing like a baby, and then they don't make them do that much. They make them quiet, which makes them slightly better enemies, I think.
Yeah.
They probably planned them to be cooing like babies at you all the time.
Yeah, because most of the enemies are loud. But the fact that they aren't means they can very, very slowly, even as they like have their own spotlight, sneak up on you.
Yeah.
And like, it's funny, I don't... Oh, God.
Oh, damn. And then they did this character dirty in the sequel.
Yeah.
Ah.
You owe me an eye, you bastard, is such a good line. Oh, God.
Well, hey, this time it's not a fake out.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't get to fight it. You just get tossed into
We
space.
just-
Sorry.
Lie. She won't help, but you will. Isaac, he's run off. People
God.
behind.
I've got problems on this end too. Get somewhere safe.
I'll try.
Oof.
Dark Souls dodging skills right there.
Damn. What is going on over the mic there?
Oh, there's kids playing outside, and I need my window open so I don't die of heat.
That was very loud.
Yeah, they are very loud. So I have exchanged kitchen noise for kids playing in the street noise.
Help.
Maybe one day I will live somewhere quiet.
One day. One day.
Where's your little thingy? Oh, I guess I need to put a thingy on. Do I want some cottage core? I just want, like, peace. That's what I want the most. So on the Ishimura, there are, like, spooky whispers. But yes, there are also kids playing outside. Okay. This is one that I do need to move. Also, hi, Autumn.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, I can maybe go shut my window, but it will get hot in here because it's already hot in here with my window open and the fan turned off. I could turn the fan on and see if that covers some of it.
Been going for 3 hours also. It's
Oh,
fine.
gosh, we have.
Yeah. Time flies, huh?
Time does fly. This game is so easy to play. Like, one of my things I don't like as much about this game is it doesn't have the loading screens. Because I really, really like Dead Space 1's loading screens.
It does have good loading screens, which I always feel like natural stopping points also.
Ellie, I'm back inside. Where are you? Where's Strauss?
I'm safe for now, but he's lost.
It's Jacob Geller who did the video about this game,
Yeah.
where he points out that this feels like a current game still. And he's not wrong about that, because this game does feel incredibly current.
Oh yeah, like the thing with this game is, for something that is still like Resident Evil 4 and System Shock, the way that they smoothed it out was way, way ahead of its time, and it's still like more polished in a lot of ways than things that came after it. Okay, wow, we almost have 40 fucking rounds. We can afford to...
We can contact beam things as a treat.
Oh, there's a power node over there. I want the power node.
You'll find it on the other side, I'm sure.
Oh god, where is... Everything is so loud. Is it all below me? Is that what it is?
I think so. Yeah, you can get to it over there. That's fine. There you go. There's some enemies for you.
See, can't get staggered, can't get grabbed out of it.
Incredible. Oh yeah, those baby things are just right below you the entire time.
It just... It does so much fucking damage.
It slices, it dices. Ooh. Ow, wow. God. Dang. If I could purr on this mic through Discord, I would.
You really like what it's doing, don't you?
Yes.
You
Yes, I
got,
do.
you got a little bit of that through there.
There you go.
Cutie.
Sweetie. Oh, hello.
Look, and we...
Hey, remember when that was
God.
dystopian as opposed to reality?
Uh-huh. I love
EA
society.
Fun fact, EA was one of the early adopters of that sort of thing.
Oh god, of course they were.
Which tells me that might have been like a commentary on that.
Mm-hmm. There's a
Everyone
lot
kind of
more
is.
of write what you know in this game than I think people want to acknowledge.
Yeah.
Okay. There you are.
Lish. Alright. Why does that open the helmet? Oh.
Now, the interesting thing about that scene is that you get the little dimension filter over it,
Yeah.
but it's apparently not, like, it's apparently reality.
Oh dear.
Oh, and I guess we're back here?
Yeah, you just went in a big circle.
Huh. Yes, the screwdriver still had Ellie's eye on it.
Yup.
Oh, we go this way now. So Strauss was a guy who was also in the, like, fucked up prison hospital, who they've been experimenting on too.
Mm-hmm. Who made me do it, huh?
Goodbye.
Damn.
Oh, well, that lost me some ammo.
Oh well. Oh dear.
Ah, the unitologists are... Oh, God, they are throwing so much freaking contact beam ammo at me, my god. Oh, power node. Yes.
Oh wow, they're really hiding the power nodes around now.
Yeah. Yeah, the rig is a spacesuit slash like mining equipment mostly. And this is
Yeah, like-
why you got the contact beam.
This is good content beaming. Still throwing more ammo of it at you. You point the gun down and say no.
Yep. No.
You swear my model is blushing? Yes, that's because it is. Have you never noticed that before?
Your model is very cute.
Yeah. God. Wow.
Just say no to necromorphs, kids.
Yeah. This is just a game telling you to enjoy yourself.
Mm-hmm. It's like
This
once
is just satisfying the kitty bloodlust right now.
Oh, good. That's what we want.
Yeah.
It's the secret to Dead Space 2. So you upgrade the contact beam's alt fire, and then you have a really good time.
Uh-huh. Call you Altman, like, from how much you use the alt fire.
Oh, God.
Am I your guild? Yeah. I wonder.
You are my everything. And if I let you go, I've got nothing left.
Step 4. Acceptance. Now you're ready to finish this.
Third step, third step, third step. Here's step 4.
I think this might be a good stopping point. Because we're getting close to the end. But there's more game than you would think, because we haven't even gotten to, like, the big drill thing.
Yeah, and you haven't even gotten the final suit, right?
Yeah, I haven't, I think, even gotten to be able to get the advanced suit or, like, any of the other upgraded suits.
Yeah. So that's another stream ahead of us, I think.
Yeah.
Or you, either or.
Yeah.
Next weekend, I have reserved a little bit of time for streaming with the siblings, but I think we can squeeze us in.
Oh, sweetie.
Cutie.
Let's see how much of this here thing I can upgrade. Capacity's good.
Like that you're gonna fully upgrade this thing before you fully upgrade the content beam, but you already have everything you need on the plasma cutter, I mean.
I think the plasma cutter is... Yeah, the plasma cutter is
What?
fully upgraded.
Oh, yeah. Oh, alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, got most of the content being done, so that's good.
Yeah, next stream we'll get this thing really terrifying. Because it will charge in 0.4 seconds.
God. Alright, sure.
And yeah, the reload speed will get very fast. because it doubles the reload speed on it. Which, yeah. It's a good time.
Well, we got to stage 4. That's a good time to stop.
Mm-hmm. We got to stage 4. Time to save.
Have you ever heard about the achievements on this game, where one of the achievements is beating this game with only 3 saves on the hardest difficulty?
Oh, yeah. Well, so
Something like...
the hardcore difficulty only lets you save 3 times.
Yeah.
And the easiest platform to do it on is the Xbox 360. Because the strategy with that is it's a 2-disc game. So what you do is you don't save it all for the first disc. And there's an auto save when it tells you to switch discs.
Oh.
So then you get 3 saves for the second half of the game.
God. One reason they never imported achievements to Steam for this series right there. I think something only like less than 2% of Xbox players ever got that.
Yeah, it's
Which is
absurd.
still a very high percentage in my opinion.
Yeah, for something like that.
For a game this big also.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, yeah, it's a pretty good stopping point for a stream right there.
Yeah. Well, thank you everyone for hanging out. It's been a real good time.
Thank y'all for coming.
And thank you for guesting.
Wow. Thank you for having me.
Always a pleasure. And yeah, next weekend I may or may not be streaming depending on how close that is to the conference I have to go to. 'Cause my day job is doing AI research and I need to go present the thing I've been doing for the last 4 years.
Right.
At an AI conference. That's in like a week and a half. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing at least for part of a week. That'll be fun.
Sounds like a lovely time to me.
So I may or may not be streaming next weekend, depending on how much packing I need to do.
Well, next weekend is like fine if it doesn't work out. We can always do the weekend after that. It's all good.
We got
Schedul's
time.
Schedules are for normal people.
This is true. I am very not normal.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out and spending, God, this is Saturday with me and lovely Freya.
Hi.
So yeah, I'm gonna say bye for now. Thank you all and see you all later.
Bye for now.